A beautiful day in the 305, and as the dawn of a new decade has approached, we're about set for another edition, another round of Panther Talk Live at the GC. Baseball and softball edition this afternoon as we make our way to the spring semester. Baseball and softball right around the corner, about a month away as we get set for the new season. Welcome into the GC. Glad to have you with us once again. It's been a couple of weeks. It's a new decade now, a new year, and we're excited to get this semester going. Class is underway, and we're back here in the pit for Panther Talk Live. AJ Ricketts, joined by the head coach, Mervil Melendez. Coach, about a month away now. You're getting more excited. Team's getting ready. You're having some spring practices now. Ready for another year of FIU baseball.
Absolutely. We started our workouts last week, and the guys seem to be ready, ready for the battle, ready for a good year. Like this ball club a lot. We had a really, really good fall. Of course, all those guys that were freshmen 2 years ago are now mature and are juniors, and not only that, the experience level has really shown through the fall.
I want to talk about one of the main storylines, one of the best players this program has seen in recent memory, just to start things off here, Logan Allen, right? A preseason All-American, first team All-Conference last season. I think you guys are going to really emphasize him on the mound this year, obviously, and what a season he had last year. A 3.11 ERA. Coach, that first month of the year, he didn't give up an earned run. What have you seen from Logan throughout the offseason as he looks to really move forward and improve from what already has been All-American type of play?
Well, the case with every player is that they must continue to improve their game, and I think that Logan, now that he's getting closer to season starting, has increased his workload. Has really worked very hard in the offseason. He actually came back in great shape, which, the offseason sometimes, you can slack off a little bit. You can eat a little bit too much turkey. but he actually got himself in the gym and worked very hard for the 3 to 4 weeks that he was off. And he's excited to be back, excited to get back on the mound, and getting ready for a big year for him and this program.
Another excellent freshman class. Who's impressed you in the early going? What have you seen out of your young guys throughout fall practice, now throughout the early part of the spring semester? What excites you about your young guys, your new guys?
Well, you know what? The new guys are actually piggybacking on what the returning guys have done. Justin Farmer is a junior college transfer that will hit in the middle of the lineup. He's been really, really impressive offensively for us. Francis Villaman being another transfer from a junior college here in the state of Florida. Also had a really good fall offensively, and also an infielder for us. Alex Sanchez, transfer from Florida State, really offensively had a good fall, had a good start of the fall, and is transitioning himself into be one of our middle of the order type of guys, maybe top of the order. Who knows? And Ben Rosenblum had a really, really good fall, probably. As far as freshman is concerned, one of the best that I've ever seen, to be very honest with you. I think he hit in the range of 450 or so in the fall, and did extremely well. Alejandro Torres really threw the ball well this fall. Brian Passos, all of our freshmen, actually, all of our freshmen really stepped up and had a good fall. But you have to attribute that to the returning players. Sure. They set the tone. Our leadership is unlike anything that we have seen here before in the last few years. Derek Cartaya being our team leader, and Wolf Saxon and Jose Garcia. Those guys have really led by example.
Let's talk about the schedule a little bit here. I think one thing that stands out right away from that schedule release, you guys get to stay home for a large majority of that non-conference part of the season. You don't have to travel too much. You look at what the home schedule brings. Weekend series against Fordham, George Mason, Pepperdine, Penn. You got some good midweek matchups too to keep that strength of schedule high. The RPI, you have Bethune-Cookman, the alma mater. Florida Gulf Coast always has a good program, a home with Miami and Stetson as well, and then finishing the season at Western Carolina. What are your impressions and thoughts on the schedule? Another strong year, but getting to keep a lot of opponents here at home in Miami.
I think it's important to take advantage of what we have.
Yeah.
We have great weather, which every other team wants to play in great weather early in the season. Staying at home, having our home crowd to really root on our guys and get off to a good start is important for us this year. But more than anything else is playing in your home field and sleeping in your own beds.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit more to your guys, and I'm excited about, Fordham is a good opponent, to start the season off. They had a good year last year. And as you said, Pepperdine, George Mason Pepperdine's, they're traditionally very competitive in the leagues. And, Pepperdine's coming from the West Coast.
The program.
Of course. And so we're going to be tested early in the year. But we believe that we have all the pieces in place that it will take this year for us to do what we're supposed to do.
I don't know about you, but all these home games means I'm guaranteed Cuban coffee in the broadcast booth
Correct.
every time.
Me too.
I see a lot of cafecito flowing in the dugout, so
Absolutely.
I'm sure that factored into the schedule.
Well, we're
the official sponsor right here.
Official sponsor there. So
Nick Saban has Coca-Cola, and at Panther Talk, we've got Cafe Bustelo,
Cafe
Coach.
Bustelo. So that's right. So I will be more than happy to take,
I'm sorry, I got to get a cafecito for you next time.
Right, Bustelo as well. So no, I'm looking forward to the homestand that we have early in the season. The first weekend, I think we go to Southern Miss.
Yeah,
so we'll
start.
be ready for that. The first 4 weekends will get us ready to start a conference play.
Southern Miss, always a perennial contender in Conference USA. Took 2 or 3 from them in Miami last year, so certainly going to look forward. A great challenge to start off conference play. We talk about the offseason, what you guys have been doing to prepare and things of that nature. Let's talk a little bit about the Omaha Challenge. That looked fascinating, and that looks like a lot of fun. We're going to roll the tape on some of the footage and images of that. You're pushing police cars. You're at the beach. You're climbing stadiums. Take us through the Omaha Challenge, Coach.
You know what? It looks really fun, of course. But,
looks awesome.
Unless you're there doing it with the players, the players didn't think that it was
carrying
much
the weights?
fun.
Everyone's some people just walking.
I see Passos was one of them.
Then you're at the beach.
That's the day in the beach. I mean, it can't be that bad, right?
No.
When the Omaha Challenge takes a turn to be on the beach, but Coach Giff has done a really, really good job with our guys.
Yeah.
Let me just say that this is a collaboration of ideas that I had as a head coach, and he said, Coach, I'd like to do this. So we kind of coincided into the idea of doing an Omaha Challenge. Now, he took it to a really different level.
Yeah, the players felt that, right? Yeah.
And it was both fun, but it challenged them. And it all culminated with them doing the stairs in the football stadium, which they're endless. I mean, if you've been to that football stadium, they have to hit
There's
every
a lot of
single
steps.
step.
There's a lot.
Every single step, and I thought they were going to get, hey, a couple steps, don't go through here. No, but they went through every single one of them. So he had a great idea. The guys loved it. To be honest with you, I thought they were going to hate it towards the end.
Oh, sure.
But they absolutely loved it. And as a team, that's probably one of the highlights of the fall.
Saw a lot on social media of that, and that. Certainly, you could tell the guys are getting in shape. Chris, I want to ask our director to play that first clip one more time, because this part stands out to me. You got about a dozen pushing the police cars, about a dozen encouraging. How do you get roped into carrying the weight? You got 2 carrying the weights right there. That's bad luck, short end of the stick, Coach.
So here's the deal. Those boys had to go across like 2 miles. So they started. They were the smart ones.
Yeah.
Someone else picked them after
okay,
that.
so it's
they just started a deal, and someone else had to pick them up. So
about 40 people there, and 2 got the weights. And I didn't know if they were.
I would want to get started
in the doghouse.
I would want to get started and get out of the way.
Just get it knocked out.
Absolutely. So Brian Pazos there on the right was the smartest guy. Right?
I would have been the guy just running on the side, giving the verbal encouragement for the entirety.
You and I together.
And drinking some Cuban coffee as well. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about some new guys on the coaching staff. We'll talk about Austin Shinton as well and all the things he's doing on the West Coast. Stay with us on Panther Talk Live at the GC. Back after this.
Food is indeed the language of love. This one, she likes you. She likes your la lechonera, my friend. La lechonera is the spark of love. Your spark of love is powerful. Powerful indeed, my friend. La lechonera, the original mojo criollo. Obey the pig. Food is indeed the language of love. This one, she likes you. She likes your la lechonera, my friend. La lechonera is the spark of love. Your spark of love is powerful. Powerful indeed, my friend. La Legionera, the original Mojo Criollo. Obey the pig.
We're a university founded on the side of an airport, reaching new heights. It's in our DNA. And since then, we've dedicated ourselves to solving the big problems facing our community and the world. We believe that crazy startup idea isn't so crazy, that families without health care shouldn't have to go it alone. We believe we can be better prepared for the next hurricane, and that our coral reefs can be saved. And that's because, above all else, we believe in you.
For 25 years, Conference USA student athletes have done things the only way that we know how, the CUSA way. In that quarter of a century, we've learned a thing or two about winning, both on and off the field. Our student athletes are more than just great athletes. They're fantastic students, and they're outstanding citizens who give back to their communities. We're committed to excellence. We are stronger together. That's the CUSA way.
We welcome you back to Panther Talk Live, almost baseball season, and we're excited for it. AJ Ricketts, Mervil Melendez, talking some baseball here this afternoon on Panther Talk Live. Glad to have you with us on Facebook Live. All right, Coach, let's talk about some additions to the staff here this year, most notably your new pitching coach, Willie Collazo, spent the last 6 or 7 seasons in the Toronto Blue Jays organization. Of course, if you've been a longtime follower of FIU baseball, you're very well familiar with his exploits on the mound. 13 wins during that 2001 campaign in which FIU reached Super Regionals. Always awesome to bring someone from the professional ranks. Always awesome to bring someone who has a lot of history with the program. I know you're excited about bringing him in as a pitching coach. And then you got a number of other additions as well. So Einar, little buddy coming home. Some cool things happening around the program right now.
Well, absolutely. We get Willie back to FIU, where he belongs. And, of course, he had a really good career. Here at FIU, he had a really good career in the professional ranks, culminating by him pitching in the big leagues, and of course then, as a pitching coach with the Blue Jays organization. So we're happy to have him here. But what he provides for our guys is knowledge. First of all, work ethic. Second, and as a left-handed pitcher, and he can tell you that himself, that didn't throw hard and wasn't as tall as everybody else. To make it to the big leagues, he had to do something special. So he's bringing that knowledge and toughness that he had as a baseball player to our guys, and it's been phenomenal. He's done a really, really good job. Of course, Einar Muñiz is back.
Yeah, he's back.
Fan favorite, player favorite, and coach's favorite, of course. And he works extremely hard. He's an endless, tireless worker that can do it at any time and doesn't say no to anything and any task. So we are excited to have him back, but we are surrounded by other people that you may not see on the field because they do a lot of the work behind the scenes. Gabe is back. Gabe is back in our program. Yeah. We have Omar Borges, who had played for me before. He's new to the program as a player development person. We have Bobby Andino, a former associate scout here in the area that is with our program. So we have a lot of pieces in place, and a lot of people that are going to be serving in different capacities, of course, that I'm excited about. And we get Tyler Brain back. There you go. Let's talk about his staff. And Chris Santiago, the best video guy in the nation, right here. So we're excited about the staff. We're excited because, the communication with the players have been phenomenal in the fall, and the rapport with the players has been really good.
Tyler Brain's off camera right now, and it's going to stay that way. His body language is poor after his Houston Texans lost last night. Coach Collazo not only coached in the pro ranks, we know he did play. He was a pitcher, made his debut in 2007 with an inning and 2/3 scoreless against Cincinnati. Had a great professional career, now helping us here at FIU. So a number of great staff additions here in this offseason. Now, from additions, I want to reference a guy that's doing great work right now. A tremendous career at FIU, Austin Shinted, one of the best offensive players in the country last year. Certainly not shabby defensively as well, but I want to talk about the things he's doing off the field right now. His journey with his mother, Andrea, who had cancer, has been well chronicled. And this was a terrific article in The Athletic this past week. His brother Ian with developmental disabilities. Austin has helped start a GoFundMe campaign with the Higbee Center in his hometown of Bellingham, Washington, for developmentally disabled. He's helped raise $20,000. They've been able to expand their operations from a place that was only 1,500 square feet to now 5,000 square feet, and it's just amazing to see his contributions in that community. I know you're so proud of him and what he's doing over there right now.
A lot of people get judged for what they do on the field.
Yeah.
But mainly what you do on the field is what really, sets the tone for you as a person. What you're going to be known for, and that's the hope. So he's going to be a big leaguer. We all know that he is capable of playing in big leagues for a very, very long time. But what he's been able to do in the community, what he's been able to do for his brother and in that organization has been amazing.
Yeah.
In fact, it touched home. MJ, my son, was able to contribute to that and be part of the donation. So for me, I take a lot of pride in our baseball players, what they do on and off the field, but especially what they do off the field, because you're going to be a human being for the rest of your life. You're going to be a baseball player for a very short period of time, but baseball is going to end sooner or later. Sure. So what you do, the contributions that you do off the field for people and how much you give of your time and money, it's really what's going to set you apart.
First-class person, a first-class baseball player, fifth-round pick of the Seattle Mariners. I'm hoping he can help end. I'm a Mariners guy, so I hope he helps end our playoff drought. We need to get back to the playoffs. But again, more important, what he's doing off the field right now. Again, if you're interested in helping out in that campaign, it's the Max Higbee Center in Bellingham, Washington. Austin's personal GoFundMe drive has raised, I think, $17,000 already of his target of $20,000, at least from last week. The Higbee Center overall trying to get, I think, to $500,000. They're almost 20% of the way through that, but they've inked a new 25-year lease with a former bridal shop, able to expand. Really just great work going on, and it's awesome to see Austin taking care of his family, taking care of the Bellingham community as well. So we're proud of Austin and all the good work he's doing over there on and off the field. All right, Coach, as we wrap things up here on a baseball segment, make sure to stay tuned. We got Chris Dyer, Will Cox joining us, talking softball after this. I'm going to go a little bit rapid fire with you, all right, to finish off this segment. I'm going to give you this or that, a topic. I might debate you on a little bit of it, depending on your answer. Let's go rapid fire. All right, best streaming show on television right now, Netflix, Hulu, whatever it be, best show on television.
PantherTalk.
Heck yeah.
Come on now.
Heck yeah. I wasn't expecting that. I'm honored. I'm honored. Watch it every
Chris
week.
Santiago behind.
Ratings are booming. All right, PantherTalk. I have no debate about that. FIU Book Club, it's a big thing. What's your book recommendation, whether you have or haven't been reading recently? Any book you would recommend? Best book around right now.
Wow, you put him in the spot. I read this book a very long time ago, and I still stand by it, The Secret.
The Secret. All right, can you give me a 5-second synopsis?
What is the secret? Secret success in life.
Ah, okay. So kind of like self-development, getting better. All right, I like that. All right. Best pro baseball venue.
I'm going to say Kansas City Royals.
Got a little bias,
right?
Yeah.
Right. I have to.
Maybe could compete with T-Mobile Park, but
you know what? Let's do. The Miami. Of course.
Yeah.
We have to say that.
Yeah,
it's actually a beautiful facility.
It is. I love the renovations they've done on the inside. Best minor league baseball venue, in your opinion?
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be biased. Every answer is going to be biased, guys.
Based on MJ.
Jackie Robinson Ballpark.
Yeah.
I spent, a long time there.
True, yeah.
15 years there as a coach and two as a player. So right now they have brand new facilities. They have new scoreboard. They have turf field.
Recently renovated.
So absolutely. So Jackie Robinson Ballpark.
Hey, have you ever been able to stop by Blue Wahoo Stadium, AA of the Twins, Pensacola?
I have not.
Okay, right on the water. You should try it sometime. You get a home run, it's in the water. It's a mini McCutcheon Cove.
JetBlue is not too shabby either.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's the mini green monster.
Mini
right?
green monster.
Yeah, a lot of high school championships there. Tonight, this is relevant. Notable football game. You got LSU or Clemson this season.
I'm a big fan of Dabo Swinney. I think he does the best job, other than Nick Saban. Pretty darn good.
Sure.
I mean, let's call it what it is. Coaches are
LSU's favored. I mean,
LSU's favorite, and they are really, really good. But I'm pulling for coaches here, so I'm going Clemson tonight.
I'll go with you on that too, because here's Trevor Lawrence has lost 2 games in the last 6 years. That's ridiculous. And I know Joe Burrow's the man right now.
That's right.
But 2 games in 6 years. got to go.
That's not bad, right?
That's not at all. You know, if he keeps winning, he's going to be on a bad football team, and the Bengals, whoever, maybe he might lose a little bit more.
There you go.
Right now, he's winning a lot. Best spot in town to grab a bite to eat. Favorite restaurant. If I'm new to Miami, where do I go eat? Where do you tell me to go?
Wow. You know what we like, and I haven't been there in a few months, but Hole in the Wall.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Hole in the
They
Wall.
got a couple spots.
Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
I'm getting Chris to be.
That's Taco Tuesday, right? They got a great
That's
Taco
right.
Tuesday.
But here it is. I'm going to be biased. The
Okay.
Faculty Dining Club. Come on now.
I haven't been to the faculty.
You see
dining.
it? So I got to stay with my
You
people.
got to give me a guest pass
You know,
for that one.
off campus, you got to go Hole in the Wall. Hey, Burger 109 is
Been
phenomenal
there.
too.
I've been there.
Really,
I didn't have
really
a great experience there.
Hey, go again.
Nice. well, I'll tell you that story, and it's a long story. All right, let's see. Best dancer on the team. This is very important. Who's the best dancer on the team? If there is one.
Yeah, there are a lot of them that claim to be really good dancers.
Self-proclaimed.
I'm going to go with Caber Rod.
Caber.
Because he's always dancing. He's always moving, always. I don't know if he's the best, but he is the most outgoing,
He's shown
and
some
he's
talent.
the one that shows it
All
the
right,
most.
we're going to rely on him
Caber Rod.
during the next rain delay when inevitably a dance-off happens.
Yes.
We're going to Caber.
Let's
All right,
do that.
that's important because rain delay dance-offs often go viral, and we need someone to bring it. You know, you buy your significant other gifts on Christmas, and all the guys out there. Then it's Valentine's Day, like a month and a half later. We're just forced to keep spending. All right, so Coach, are you a chocolates or flowers guy for Valentine's Day?
Flowers. Flowers.
Okay, I'm going to debate you there. Chocolate, because then your wife, your girlfriend says, you can have some chocolate too.
Well,
So
I don't
you
have
get
a
the
girlfriend. I
chocolate.
have a wife.
I said wife.
My
wife
wife
or girlfriend.
My wife doesn't like flowers. Maybe that's why I give her flowers. She's
Why
like,
do
no
you give her flowers if she doesn't like
because the
flowers?
chocolate will stay there and they get stale and all that
Not if-
stuff.
not if you eat
forget
it.
about it.
Not if you eat
eat it. But the
It's
problem
not a
is
decoration.
I'm gonna eat it, not her.
That's why you get the chocolate. I'm helping you out.
You know what?
I'm helping you out.
There you go. You're right. You're right.
South Beach or Key Biscayne?
Key Biscayne.
Yeah, a little
Come
calmer.
on. Yeah, Key Biscayne.
Okay, I'll
For
go
sure.
through there. Yeah.
That was quick, huh?
That was quick. That was probably the most confident one you've had. All right, couple more. Music most played on your iPhone right now.
This is gonna shock everyone
yeah?
here. I play a lot of gospel music.
Yeah.
A lot of gospel music.
Okay.
It gets my spirit
Yeah,
down.
I like that.
It puts me in the
Yeah,
mood. It
gospel
puts me so
Nice.
gospel music.
Okay. All right, two more. This is highly debated, especially throughout the 2019 year. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
100%.
You've had the new Popeye sandwich. You've had.
I have not, but my kids have had it. But I'm a Chick-fil-A.
Okay, then
I
you're
can't
ignorant.
cheat on
You
Chick-fil-A.
can't. You have to try it. You have to.
No, you got to be loyal.
Give
You
it a
can't cheat on
chance.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A for sure.
I admire the loyalty. I do. Maybe sneak off one day. Just try it.
Okay, I will.
Try it.
I will for sure.
No one will hold it against you. And the last one, this was a suggestion from our women's basketball SID, Diana Padilla. Vicky Bakery or Cafe Bustelo, as I have a Cafe Bustelo.
I love Cafe Bustelo. You guys do a really, really good job.
Yeah.
I'm going to Vicky's.
You going with Vicky's?
I'm going to
A little bit
Vicky's,
more
yeah.
options on the food menu at
You know,
Vicky's.
Vicky's is actually located outside, so you can get in and out
Yeah.
a little bit quicker. So I'm a little biased,
Sure.
but they do have an egg white scrambled egg that I really like.
Yeah.
So they don't
Good
have egg
breakfast
white here.
options.
You
Yeah.
know, breakfast
It's more of a
options.
grab and go at Bustelo.
Grab
I'll
and
give you that.
go,
Vicky-
empanadas and all that stuff. I
Yeah.
got to stay away from a lot
That
of
can be
those things.
dangerous,
You know
Murph.
what I'm saying? I got to stay away. So let's go with Vicky's. Although I
Okay.
like,
Yeah, we
Bustelo
respect
too.
it. We
So
respect it.
Shout
Official
out
sponsors.
to
We love
Cafe
him.
Bustelo.
Yeah, that's right. We got to get him one next. This is our Coke by Nick Saban product. Coach, we can't wait for the baseball season. Appreciate your
pleasure.
time.
Thank you for having me.
January 14th, FIU Baseball Stadium, Fordham FIU kicks off the season. That's Merv. I'm AJ. Chris Steiner Wilcox comes up after the break. You're watching Panther Talk Live, Merv's favorite show on television.
For 25 years, Conference USA student athletes have set new standards of success. Our history includes those who are beyond competitors on the field, beyond champions in the classroom, and beyond heroes in their communities. We call them Hall of Famers. The Conference USA Hall of Fame class of 2019. Their legacies live on. To find out more about the inaugural class, visit conferenceusa.com. For 25 years, Conference USA student athletes have done things the only way that we know how, the CUSA way. In that quarter of a century, we've learned a thing or two about winning, both on and off the field. Our student athletes are more than just great athletes. They're fantastic students, and they're outstanding citizens who give back to their communities. We're committed to excellence. We are stronger together. That's the CUSA way.
Food is indeed the language of love. This one, she likes you. She likes your la lechonera, my friend. La lechonera is the spark of love. Your spark of love is powerful. Powerful indeed, my friend. La lechonera, the original mojo criollo. Obey the pig.
Mental health affects us all, whether you finish first or last.
Whether you win or lose.
The stigma around these issues causes those around us to suffer in silence.
Mental health is nothing to be ashamed of.
You are not alone.
You are not alone. As a student athlete,
As a teammate,
As a friend,
we pledge to continue the conversation.
because it matters.
because you matter.
stand up to the stigma.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Continue the conversation.
You are not alone.
I'm Cam Corcoran, guard at Florida International University from Orlando, Florida. I fell in love with the game and realized this was my sport when I was maybe around 6 years old in my first Magic game. Motivation for me will be my family, providing for them through this sport, and just trying to be the best me I can be. My initial vibe from this team, I knew it could be something special because it was a winning culture. Ballard and the staff, they laid out a plan, and it's working out for everybody. Everybody eats on the team, It's a fun style of basketball to watch and play. Everybody's playing for one another. We hang out with each other on and off the court, and off the court is very important, to build with your team because you build trust, you build confidence, and you build love that you want to play for one another. To the FIU fans, come out and support us. It means a lot to us to play for you guys, and we want to win for y'all.
We're a university founded on the side of an airport, reaching new heights. It's in our DNA. And since then, we've dedicated ourselves to solving the big problems facing our community and the world. We believe that crazy startup idea isn't so crazy, that families without health care shouldn't have to go it alone. We believe we can be better prepared for the next hurricane, and that our coral reefs can be saved. And that's because, above all else, we believe in you.
I'm Osasu Osagai, Center for Florida International University from Nigeria. I'm a competitor, so once I started getting a little bit better, I just wanted to be the best version of myself. The energy, the feel, just the communication, connections that we build on and off the court is just a whole different feel to it. I mean, I'm very close with all the coaches. They're very comfortable. The doors are always open. The energy, the liveliness of the coaches and stuff like that, it breathes a lot of energy into us as players. I can attest to the brotherhood of this program just by the fact of how close we are. I'm very close with a lot of the players. And those are no longer my teammates, they're my brothers. I hope to leave my mark as just one that people look up to and see as somebody who worked hard from my early days as a walk-on to earning a scholarship under Coach Ballard. I just want to be remembered and make my name something important to FIU because FIU is definitely important to me.
Welcome you back to Panther Talk Live, brought to you by Geico. AJ Ricketts, along with head coach Chris Steiner Wilcox. Glad to have you with us on Facebook Live once again, our first show of the new year. And Coach, we just talked with Merv, talking with you as well. Season's right around the corner. I know you guys are ready and excited to get the season started. Before we talk about the schedule or players or anything of that nature, your impressions of the spring practices and the group the last couple of weeks.
We just got back on campus, so getting them back into shape and getting back into the rhythm of getting to practice every day. The weather's been great. We can't ask for anything better than the weather down here in Miami. While everybody else is inside and dealing with snow, we're out on the ball field. I actually got sunburnt the other day, so I'm pretty excited about it. It's nice to be able to actually get stuff done and the weather cooperating. That's amazing.
You love a good sunburn in the month of January.
Yes.
Yeah, not many places that can take place. You look at the social media feed throughout the past month or two as well. I mean, it's not the season, but you've got the group together at a lot of different events, whether it be a Christmas function or at a basketball game or or elsewhere. What has been your emphasis, your priority in team functions, getting the team together, building that chemistry? Because it's tough when a new coaching staff comes in. And they've
really
had to do it a
is.
couple times now. So what's been your emphasis with that?
We really believe in family. I think the biggest thing for us is trying to build that family environment and trying to be there for each other and get involved in the school as much as we can. We really have enjoyed each other and getting to know each other on a better level of not just softball players, but what we have going on in each other's life and things that are going on and whatnot. But we love to go to the basketball games. We went to all the football games this fall, which was really fun. And then
a loud contingent there, some of the most local fans.
We did. And then, the bowl game being in Montgomery, a couple of us were able to go to the bowl game in Montgomery.
That's
and then
your neck of the woods, right?
Yeah. So it was really fun. And, the more things we do together, we just build that family relationship, and we're like a sisterhood, and that's what all sports are. That's how all teams want to be, is one for all for one mentality. So we just like to have fun and little things like the Christmas party, and we decorated the building. It was pretty cool. We all took part in that, and it's just something we all enjoy, and we all enjoy being together. So I think that helps us build a better program and a better team.
You look at your roster here. So, okay, only 2 seniors on the team, but 10 juniors as well. So you can comfortably say you have a good number of upperclassmen, and a lot of them obviously big contributors, whether it's Torrey Jones or Jess Rivera at short, Dunford and Maraskin, your pitchers. What do you like out of your seniors, your upperclassmen right now?
Well, right now they're really buying into the leadership of I gotta show from the top. It starts at the top, and that's with everything. It's like being early to practice, getting all the equipment out, but it starts with yourself, and that's what we've tried to instill with them, is that we've got to work harder than we did the day before, and it starts with them showing the younger kids how that's done. And the expectations are high. We don't want to be satisfied with what we did today or how things are going and whatnot. We want to push ourselves to be better tomorrow. And Jesse and them have been here a while, and they know what it's like to be successful, and they want to win. And they're they know they need those younger kids to get on board with that. And so I think they've all really pushed themselves. Everybody wants to get healthier, everybody wants to get stronger, and everybody wants to get better. So that's key.
Let's talk about the early non-conference part of your schedule. For the fans, for the broadcasters, I guess maybe intriguing and fascinating, fun could be the word, maybe daunting for you got a tough challenge, but one I'm sure the team and the coaching staff's going to be excited for. Here's the first 5 games of this, or 5 games of the season.
Right.
4 of those in Miami. You've got Cal Berkeley to start off the year, Penn State, Michigan State, Syracuse, and then you head to Tampa to take on Tennessee, USF, and UCF. That is a gauntlet to start the season for any program in the country. What are your impressions of it? Certainly a great strength of schedule for the squad, and a chance to make a lot of statements early.
I hope so. The big key with having those Power 5 teams in here to begin with is hopefully they haven't been outside, and we want to take advantage of that opportunity for sure. But I really feel like if we're going to compete in the conference and really strive to get to the conference tournament and win it, you got to play the best. And we're going to go out there and we're going to play good teams early on and push ourselves and see what it takes to be at that level, or what it is that they do that make them successful. And that's what I want our kids to see. I want them to compete, I want them to push, and I want them to know, hey, we're just as good as they are.
Because ultimately it is about getting those wins in conference play and setting yourselves up well with high seeding for the tournament. It was a great non-conference slate last year, 19-9 before conference play came, but certainly I think this year's non-conference schedule provides a bit more of a challenge, and even last year's was nothing shabby, to say the least. But yeah, Cal, Penn State, Michigan State, Syracuse, and it's not like it drops off significantly even when the mid-majors come. Dartmouth, Kentucky, a number of other programs coming in. Tulsa, Ball State, Maryland will make their way to Miami as well. So it should be a lot of fun at Felsberg Field this year. I think that's one of the most stacked Felsberg Invitationals we've seen in recent memory.
And we're hoping that people will come out within the communities, the different park and recs, the high schools. I think we've really tried to push that. We're going to have all these great teams here, and we're going to be playing a great schedule. So come out and support us, see what good college softball's
Great
about.
way for young softball players to watch the game, learn, see a lot of good programs.
And you never know how many of these teams are going to be at the NCAA tournament at the end of the year.
Yeah, and that ultimately the goal. I mean, this team won in the NCAA tournament just 3 seasons ago, looking to repeat that here this year. Coach, I want to talk about we mentioned the upperclassmen. Got a number of young folks heading to the program, and it was interesting as I looked on the roster. Look, you recruited all around the country. You certainly got your talent from the state of Florida and the city of Miami. There's a plethora of talent to recruit from home, but you went to Maryland, you went to Arizona, San Diego. Bringing a recruit here, you went all around the country to bring some folks to FIU.
Well, we want the best kids that we can get, and FIU attracts those kind of kids. People from other states and other parts of the country want to come to Miami. I mean, what is there not to love about the weather, the community, FIU in general? They just love it out here. Every kid that's come out here has loved it.
Yeah.
Whether they're from the little cities, big towns, 5, 10, 15 hours away, plane trip, it doesn't matter. Everybody just really loves what FIU brings to the table, the community, what it offers students, the educational part, but they love the softball, they love the athletics part, and they want to be a part of it.
Take them to the beach, and then you take them to the field. There's the palm trees beyond the outfield wall, and it just feels right. All right, Coach, as we wrap things up here, I want to do another rapid fire.
Okay.
All right, like we did with Merv, see your impressions of differing topics. Might debate you a little bit on it, depending on your answer. We'll see what we've got. All right, rapid fire with Coach. First, best show on television, whether streaming or on cable, best show on television
I am addicted to Law and Order.
Ooh.
SVU.
Are they still putting out new shows, or is it all reruns?
Thursday nights, I think.
Really? It just never. It's like Grey's Anatomy.
21 seasons. I watched the little special on 21 seasons and all the characters that have come through. I love that.
Okay.
I can sit there and watch it all day.
Yeah, never watched it. Maybe I didn't know they were putting out new content. Now I know the things you learned from watching Panther Talk Live at NBC. Okay, got it. Book recommendation for the FIU Book Club. Read anything recently?
Softball book.
It doesn't have to be softball.
Anything. That's the only books I really read.
Yeah.
I read the Chipper Jones book.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Big Chipper.
Yeah, I like Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
I like baseball. I like the Braves. So.
Okay.
I read his biography.
Okay, so it's a little Chipper Jones. Best pro baseball venue. Are you a Turner? It's SunTrust Park.
Yep, SunTrust Park. I like Atlanta. I visited a couple. Yeah, that's kind of my thing when I go recruiting in different cities. If they have a pro team, I've tried to go to just like. Oh, there's their stadium. Yeah. Went to Chicago and stuff like that.
See Wrigley or Comiskey?
I did not get to see either one of them. It was snowing and we were at a convention, but
so you would go with SunTrust as your favorite?
I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Yeah, go Braves.
I have wanted to see that new ballpark. They moved it from downtown to
it's
close
pretty
to
cool.
Marietta. There's a lot
it's
of
easy to walk through in the restaurants and stuff now.
They've done a good job there. From what I've heard, I've got to check it out.
Yeah.
My favorite's T-Mobile Park, the former Safeco field, but I've still never made my pilgrimage out there. We need to focus on getting to the playoffs. Best minor league venue. Been in any minor league games recently?
I have not. The last ones I've been to were over on the other coast in the Sarasota area when I used to live in Bradenton, Sarasota. Okay. So I've been at the Bradenton one where the Pirates were and the Sarasota one.
Okay, gotcha. Big matchup tonight. Okay, LSU or Clemson? Who you got?
I've got LSU.
Ooh, okay, that's where most people have their money on.
Right. Yep. I went to Auburn, so I'm sticking with the SEC, pushing with the SEC.
All right, like I said, Trevor Lawrence has lost 2 football games in 6 years. There's a pattern there.
I think it'll be good, and I like Dabo, but I'm pulling for the SEC.
You probably can't go wrong choosing LSU. Well, you might go wrong. Favorite restaurant in town? Have you found one? Your go-to spot. I know you haven't been here too long.
I have tried as many things as possible. I like PDQ.
Really?
It's not anything we have. I have a Zaxby's at home.
Yeah,
but y'all have
Zaxby's,
PDQ
slaps
here.
Always.
So I like
it's not the same. I understand. Zaxby's is a little higher now.
Actually, I do like the sports grill down here by the Publix with their wings. They're grilled. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I crave those barbecue wings.
That's our go-to spot after most games. Sports grill right down the road. Best dancer on the team, if there is one.
Oh, that's going to be Maddie, Lexi, and Britt. The 3 TikTokers.
Oh, that's good. They're on TikTok.
Yes.
You have to be
professionals.
You have to be able to dance.
Because it surely isn't Coach Chris.
I've downloaded TikTok, but I haven't really explored it yet. But that is the rage.
It's the rage. Everybody's doing it. I do not. But the girls are like, Coach, we're going to make you TikTok famous. I'm like, no.
We'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. Chocolate. Would you prefer to get chocolate or flowers?
Chocolate.
Valentine's Day.
Love chocolate. All chocolate.
Yeah, okay. I'm in agreement there. South Beach or Key Biscayne?
I have not been to Key Biscayne yet. I've been to South Beach
once
to take the
South
team.
Beach.
Yeah, I think with my size and a little fair complexion, I probably need to stay at Key Biscayne.
Yeah, don't get burned too much. You've already got burned this year. The music most played on your iPhone?
Depends. Country or rap?
which is played more?
Well, the rap songs have probably too many cuss words, so I'm
let's
going to go with country.
Let's go with country. Luke Bryan or Jason Aldean?
I like Jason Aldean. He's one of my favorites. Him and Dierks Bentley.
Okay, yeah.
I like the fast poppy country
pop country,
stuff.
which probably upsets a lot of true country fans.
Yeah,
probably. I love the
probably.
pop country.
I do
They
too.
used to do a thing on 99.9 here, like they do hip hop country. They do country remixes late on Friday nights.
I've even asked our kids about going line dance. They're like, I want to relearn how to line dance.
There's a place line dance up in Davie. Great line dance. It's been a couple of years, but they put on a good show. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Ooh, I like
You've
both.
had both, right? Because Merv hasn't even had Popeyes. He's on this whole loyalty thing about the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Yeah.
If I'm eating a sandwich, I like Chick-fil-A. But if I'm craving fried chicken, Popeyes is my favorite fried chicken.
You tried their chicken sandwich, though.
I have not tried a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
You're killing me.
I know, and I heard
no
all
line
the
anymore.
lines.
No, it's gone. It's the normal place now.
Okay,
you don't have to wait forever.
But I do. If I want fried chicken, I want Popeyes fried chicken.
Can't go wrong with that. Popeyes is the spot and a lot of fun. Last one, the Cuban version. Cafe Bustelo or Vicky Bakery? Have you had either of them?
No.
Okay. Well, I recommend both. Cafe Bustelo is literally about 30 feet from us.
Okay.
And then Vicky Bakery about a quarter mile that way. You'll have to try them, and we'll get back to you next time.
Okay, yes. That's
we'll
my whole
back
thing
on
about
that.
trying to find new places while
those
I'm
are
down
my
here.
recommendations to
Okay,
you.
perfect.
Okay, there we go. Well, Coach, we're looking forward to the season. About a month away now until you open up against the gauntlet, but it should be a lot of fun.
I'm
a
so
great challenge for
excited.
the team. Yeah.
That's our big thing. We're so excited.
Got a lot of great programs coming in. FIU looking to make a statement in the early part of the season. Coach, best of luck in those games. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
We'll see you at practice
so
here.
Excited.
Hey, thanks for joining us. The first episode of the new decade. Panther Talk live at the GC. Looking forward to a terrific year. 2 weeks from now, we'll be joined by Jeremy Ballard and Tierra Malcolm. Until then, we'll see you at the games Thursday and Saturday for men's basketball. I'm AJ Ricketts from the GC. From Miami, we bid you good day.